insectologist.
metamorphosis.
What's an insectologist called? What's the name?
I like insectologists.
I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it.
It is the name, but I like that.
You like it?
I need an insectologist to let me know if Edgar the caterpillar
Yep.
It's still Edgar.
It's still
goes into his cocoon,
Edgar the butterfly.
morphs into a butterfly.
Yep.
Is he Edgar, or is it a whole new thing?
Yo, he didn't know what.
Does Edgar die and Lewis live?
Think about this. He didn't know what flight was. Do you understand that? Like, it's like, think about that. Think about something that doesn't even know what like jumping is, right? You don't even know what to jump is. All you do is crawl. You have a whole bunch of legs. All you do is, you don't even know what jumping is.
See,
you may fall.
See, now I'm going to a different
All
place.
of a sudden,
I got
you
more questions.
Flight, man.
Now,
That's a different.
is Edgar the
transformation.
caterpillar an egg of a butterfly? Or offspring of a butterfly or offspring of a caterpillar? He has to be the
a good
offspring of a
question.
butterfly, right?
I don't know.
Me either. But if he's the offspring of a butterfly, then I assume that there are stories like, hey, one day you're going to get old.
You're gonna be
dry up,
You're gonna be.
and then you'll grow into me.
Right.
A little strong.
You gotta know that.
We need an insectologist.
Like, does the butterfly see a caterpillar and say, "Hey,
Yo,
Yo,
give it some time, my nigga. Give it some time, my nigga.
You're gonna get here. You
see me?
You're gonna get here.
you see me?
You're gonna get
Yeah, you see me?
You're gonna get here.
You see me? You see me?
Oh, I got a lot of questions about that.
Come check me. Come check me when you know."
Because I definitely made
Yeah.
Tron watch National Geographics today, and shit like that was on the screen. It was saying that there's a squirrel out in the forest or whatever. It's learned the voice of the small birds in that forest. Like, he can mimic it perfectly. And if he sees a hawk coming, he like, yo.
Oh shit!
It's a squirrel, and it just vibrates all the way through the forest, and all of
Is
the
that
small
the-
birds and shit just hide from the hawk.
Adaptability, right? Like,
This nigga say, yo, these are my people. If you this small and you
Birds
pray,
probably feed
we
that
stick
dude.
together.
Birds are probably feeding them.
We know where all the nuts are, bro.
Yeah, we got you.
You keep that lookout, though.
Yeah.
Like a squirrel learned a bird call. I thought that was
I
fun.
saw a praying mantis. It was the size of your cup.
These just are monsters.
Spam.
I used to be so
I've never
scared of
seen
them as
that.
a kid.
I saw that yesterday at a soccer field. I was like, what in the world is that?
Like, I had a fear because
What is that?
I came out of my house and locked
Who's
it one
just
day,
walking?
and literally it was right in the corner. So come out my door. So you come out the door, you look up, the corner's right there. It would be right there, and I wouldn't come out the house.
It's like a small dinosaur.
Yeah, it's no joke, man.
Yeah,
It's like
what are you doing? It's like the stick figure thing just moving
But
around.
I'll fuck
Like-
one up now.
it's like the Godzilla monsters.
no, it was really. I was exaggerating. It was really the size.
Yeah, I
of
know,
this
but I'll
beer
fuck them up
can.
now.
This beer can.
Can you though? I heard that. Wasn't that the
They
thing?
don't die?
No, that they're like illegal to kill.
Yeah,
Praying mantis.
Get in my
and shit
way.
like that? They probably are.
get in my way.
Bob's kidding.
One of them shits jumped on my brother, bro. I was up.
Jump.
I was up. Oh, they damn near fly, bro.
I know that.
But that's enough to be
Everybody
a good thing.
healthy?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay,
We're good.
Drop the bomb.
No, I'm still on the fence. I'm
Flex.
still on the men.
Yeah, we got a bomb. We got a bomb button.
You don't got the flex bomb?
Nah, I don't got the flex bomb. I've been trying to find out how to fucking download sound effects on this shit. I can't figure it out.
All right,
So,
drop the bomb.
to go along with everything else that just happened in the last hour or so, I had to come in and tell you, I don't know, this might be the last episode for me.
What happened?
Considering things that happened at my job and my schedule's about to be all fucked up, my Wednesday nights aren't going to be Wednesday nights anymore.
Oh, so it's your last podcast on Wednesday. Yeah, that's fine.
We pivot. What the?
I'm saying.
Do we? Because we've talked about moving the podcast to a different day.
This is different.
Is it?
Your money's involved now. Your livelihood. We brothers, man.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, we figured it out.
Anybody doing shit at Sunday, 6 a.m.?
Wasn't the bomb?
Sunday, 6 a.m. is always available.
Sunday 6 a.m.
How bad do we want it?
Bro, it is always available.
That's one.
Niggas be in there like, morning. Yeah, all right. might be a different dynamic. We might hit a whole different audience. We got a
100%.
daytime podcast. Should we be a
Daytime
Fuckers in their
podcast.
robes and
I
shit.
love it, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, coffee talk.
You wanted me to get dressed?
Yeah.
I love it.
Pajamas, bro.
We can go that way right there.
Yeah, slippers.
Yeah, just want to let y'all know. That's not next week, the following week though.
Well, is the work change beneficial to you?
Well,
Is it because of the staff?
well, that's what they're blaming it on. That's not the reality. It's not because we're short staffed.
Are you gonna be on some like code when they with the fire department? Like you just gonna be working many hours and overtime?
That sounds fantastic.
It's
Starting the fourth quarter with that kind of energy.
It's not.
That was somebody like don't like to say hi to people. All day not saying hi.
Right.
Quick 6 months of racking up.
You guys think that everybody just comes in and says hi to me? People just walk by me all the time. It happens all the time.
It ain't like you sitting there with a hug me sign.
I'm just saying.
I want to be here anyway.
You know, one of
I'm on
my
my 11th hour of the day.
one of my women coworkers today was telling me about how, because she's almost like the same thing as me. She's like, if one of these motherfuckers tells me to smile again, we're gonna have a problem. Yo, this place does things. Just dealing with people all the time, it changes the way that you
So like
interact
prison.
with people.
It's not like prison, but like the COs say they become shallow because they just spend so
100%.
many hours behind closed walls. They don't speak to
You're
nobody.
fucking. There's actually a couple of CEOs that work there now that used to work at the ACI, and they say the same thing. It's like you are in prison. You're not behind the bar, but you are in prison. You're in prison, so it changes your mentality.
You're allowed to wear an ear pod? Like just one?
No,
That would change everything. That would change everything. I just never knew that, this profession would cause so much mental anguish.
oh, I mean,
Jesus
not for me because this is my personality. Anyways, it fits perfectly with me not having to talk to people, but just the day to day, and it's a lot. It could be a lot.
It's
But
driving
anyways,
all day.
and
Couldn't
that's it.
imagine.
And that too.
Was it coworkers
Paying attention.
telling her to
Yeah,
smile?
pay
or
attention
was
all
it
day.
No,
All
it was
day.
passengers.
Passengers. Oh, that's mad love.
I want time where I don't have to pay attention. I need like 1 or 2 hours when I ain't got to pay attention.
Yeah.
And then nobody wants to be behind the bus, so you're getting cut off. You like there's a whole bunch of shit that's always happening. It's like what the fuck, pisses me off all the time. But anyways, yeah. So schedule changing.
I'm
Wednesday
definitely
nights.
that person. Yo, you got your blink on like you're about to leave the curb.
No, 'cause
I'm not gonna be behind this
they have
bus,
some rental
bro.
drivers that it ain't like a merge. It's like a
Yeah, a
right
full
off the stop.
90-degree turn.
Right off the
into
stop. Right into
Right.
the lane. Like
The back tire ain't even moved, just the front tire rotated left.
you're not gonna
Right.
gradually go.
Nah, I gotta get around him. I can't be behind that bus, bro.
I hear you. I'm the same way when I'm not.
Especially in
driving.
one lane.
Charles Street's like that.
Fucking Broad Street.
Broad Street's like that.
Broad Street. They done.
Yeah, you were
fucked.
telling me Broad
So
Street
you
got
do
even worse.
now throw some city buses on there and the school buses. After school,
Tell him right here.
you won't get over.
I've been stuck at my corner for like 15, 20 minutes just trying to get into the driveway, bro. Right at the corner turning into my street. And you don't see it until you turn in. And then you turn in, it's a one way and it's like 6 buses. Oh, yeah. It is the worst, bro. I'm looking at my house. And there's no way to get to the driveway.
No way.
I wait for all the kids to load up, every bus to take off. That shit is the worst, bro. Do not leave or try to come back in between like 2:30 and 3:30. I just don't do it.
So it's a
Fucking
good
worst
thing
time.
I can see the highway from the kitchen at my house. I can
You
see
know.
146. So I'm like, so now getting up and go to the gym, I'm like, don't about go. It's either I got to go after 9 or go at 7:30.
Right.
It'll be packed in there at that time.
Nah.
Where the fuck do you go? Well, don't say it out loud because I might want to go there after because my gym be packed.
Edge.
Oh, that's mine. Oh, it's packed in there. So-
Pushing you to the edge.
Don't push me.
I'm close to the.
That's what I should have started off with.
Mm.
No, we're gonna keep the positive vibes flowing, bro.
We talking about weekends?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, how are weekends?
Mine was good. it felt like the first long weekend. That was a long weekend. Now sometimes a long weekend feels shorter.
Well, what'd you do or didn't do?
No, I did a lot. You know, Friday hung out with Missy's cousins. Y'all met Tyler and Holly. Hung out with them out their crib. Saturday was a festive day. Went to I think it was a small black business event over there in Pawtucket at the Cornerstone Complex.
Yep.
Spent a couple dollars there. Then my little cousin, baby shower right after. And then the family, we went to Brass Monkey and turned Brass Monkey up.
That was Saturday?
Saturday. It was all day
Nice.
Saturday. And then Sunday, supposed to get kidnapped. I don't know what this kidnapping thing is. But it turned out to just be me, Alex, and Monica. We started off 5 deep.
You got kidnapped.
And it just us 3 hung out. Went to some little spot in Pawtucket. They call it a kidnap. Like, just get in the car and we're just gonna go to random places. You have no say in where we go.
What was the spot in Pawtucket?
Roses?
Yeah.
Roses.
Rosas, one of those two.
So it's Monica's aunt.
Yeah.
Little bar. Nice, not a bad little spot. I heard the food is good. We didn't get any food.
What kind of half-ass kidnapping is this?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No,
I
actually,
mean,
it's the most legit
they-
kidnapping. They took you away, no food, dark, undisclosed place.
Then we went to back to her house, had a few beers, and then we went to the spot.
I don't know what the hell that spot is called.
It's on Main Street, Pawtucket. Nice little bar.
That's my little spot, though.
Nice little spot.
It's a nice little sneaky spot. I mean,
Had some wings
not
there.
sneaky, but
Yeah, nice little spot. Hookah. That was Bills won. Watched the Bills game before I got kidnapped. I'm glad I
Big
got
Bills
that.
dub.
Yeah, got to see that.
Then laid low on Monday or had to work Monday?
Then I had to work Monday, but just chilled out Monday.
Is that like a sound effect?
what's going on right now?
That's a car.
I don't know, man.
That's
This
not
shit
my sound
Oh,
effect.
okay.
That's not my sound effect.
That's the
Big
neighborhood
comment
right
right
now. This should sound like
Come, I tell you, I parked
the
right to
Ukraine
curb.
Yeah,
invasion.
good for you, bro. I saw that.
Oh, he stays parking right there.
I like how you asked that question last week. God said, "I'm getting that spot."
I'm just saying. I just wanted to make sure
They
that
harass you over here? Nah, you good, man. They don't even answer fucking alarms. What you gonna do?
the small business is getting robbed right now.
Please, anybody. There's like a public sale. Oh, there you are.
Oh, shit.
Safety has been restored.
That's crazy.
The hood is safe again.
That's crazy.
So you was with Bub all weekend?
No, just
Sunday.
Just Sunday. They stayed trying to kidnap me.
This sounds like a good problem.
Oh,
Do you have to,
bad
do you have to
thing.
spend money
Yo, it was
during
my
this
first time.
kidnapping?
I didn't spend. Oh no, I didn't spend anything actually.
Oh,
I love
This time I
kidnapping.
did. This time I did. I usually don't.
Come get me. Shit.
Alex
they-
paid?
They said that they try
Alex
to
paid.
get to you, but you never answer.
Oh, like B, I don't know. Damn,
He paid
now
the biggest tab.
I'm about to start leaving the doors unlocked, tie my own hands up,
I'm ready.
gag myself.
We ride by Reem. Reem's like,
Right.
I'm going home.
I got it halfway done.
Yeah, shout out to the Xavier sisters.
yeah.
Stay trying to kidnap.
Oh no, we got smoke with one.
Oh yeah, we definitely have Smoker one.
Yeah.
because she was the one who started it, and
She bailed on us. She bailed on the kidnapping.
Well, at least I still got to hit those spots.
Yeah.
What'd you do this weekend outside of Sunday's kidnapping?
that was it. I worked Monday. I worked Saturday.
Yo, I'm coming. I can't wait. I'm gonna get like another 6-7 weeks.
For what?
Really get them chips up.
Yeah.
Al, I need a
Alex
liver.
coming up.
I need a kidney, Al. Just
Alex coming up.
40 grand, please. 40 grand, please.
I'm broke, baby.
That's exactly
icing.
it, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, I really decent weekend. Tron practice on Friday. I had him just doing left-handed layups. He was so sick of me, bro. All right, go ahead. You missed. That's okay. Run back to half court. Come back around. I'll pass it to you. One dribble, left hand. Come on, let's get it. Got up 100 shots. I was like happy about that. 100 shots. 50 layups and 50 foul shots. Saturday was Please Delete This comedy show.
Oh yeah, you did.
Shout out to them.
Yeah. Huge shout out because went out of support for sure. Jen's my people's and her partner Quinton's definitely my man. but it was their first comedy show, right? It wasn't a live podcast or what I imagined a live podcast would be, right? It was really them presenting a comedy show. And they gave, it was their crowd. It was their podcast crowd. And they gave about 10, 15 minutes of podcast-like materials and going banter back and forth with the crowd about specifics from their podcast. It was cool. The food, oh man, fuck, I got a card. They had a woman back there making jerk salmon and rasta pasta. It was a $15 plate. It was a $15 ticket. The dudes that was in there with their ladies was winning, bro. And it was BYOB. So for $60, you got dinner, a live comedy show, and this bottle I bought. And it was a really, really good time. The comedians they brought out, actually, I don't know any local or regional comedians out here. It kind of went, like it crescendoed. I'm not going to spoil the surprise first act. But the true professional comedians, once they started second, third, and fourth act, the second was like, okay, it's cool. The third dude, bro. It's not fair if you're handicapped and you're a comedian and you make fun of your handicap. Like, it's not fair because everyone there is like, can I laugh? Can I laugh? I don't know. His whole skit, Tyler, I'll share it. But Alan, you can post it. But
He's like, fucking laugh.
Because
I know you laugh anyway.
Right.
Fucking laugh.
You laugh at me all the time. I step out the house, motherfuckers laugh at me.
What was his disability?
You know, the dude from South Park with the crutches? He got legs like that, bro.
He got legs like that.
Yo, he's
Jimmy,
right? The one.
Jimmy.
Yeah, he got legs
Jimmy.
like that, but he has a walker, and
Because Timmy's the other one. Timmy's the one in the wheelchair.
Right.
and he's super jacked up top. But I'll give you one, right? It's just the kind of wave he was on. He was like, I went to handicap camp, and you people don't know it exists, but it does. I went to Camp Shake a Leg. So I'm already like, oh, God. And I realized that in the cabin, I was the alpha handicap. And the way that you figure out if you're the alpha handicap is it's whoever's dick works. And I fell the fuck out, bro. Because everybody's fucked up from the waist down. So he's like, my dick works, I'm their leader.
That's hilarious.
He said,
And it was like 15 minutes of that kind of raunchy, self-deprecating comedy. He was really, really funny. But it was a really nice night, really good time. Quick, doors open 6, show starts 7, out of there 9:30. It was really good. So congratulations. Please delete this.
That's what's up.
And I know that they have a karaoke night coming up too. That was Saturday. Sunday, whew, big win in LA. Cowboys 4-1. Nobody believed. Reem did.
Rams looking bad.
Nah, they out of here, man. Fuck them. And then Monday was just more like, Monday I frustrated myself with these floating shelves. It was some shit that when the Amazon box comes, they're like, this is going to be like 35 minutes. And it was like 2 hours and 45 minutes later. I was like, fuck this. If I put another hole in this wall, where's the stud? I got a stud finder. Where is the stud? Yeah, that was Monday. And then everything else just back to business with the boy.
If you have a stud
Bro, I don't know how it happened, but it did, all right? It was one hole, but it pissed me off at the wrong time, bro.
I hear you. It happens.
And it's a stud finder that has like the beeps when it gets to the center. Boop.
Yep.
Perfect.
How does it do that?
Vibrations, I assume. Like sonar.
Same thing with the caterpillar.
Now that one I kind of understand.
But what is it doing? That's what vibration is it feeling?
It's sending out some kind of light frequency, and it, as soon as it,
So is it always accurate?
like a lot of
Do
time,
you use it a lot?
about 99%.
Has it ever failed you?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it's not accurate.
Machine.
But it's
Oh,
like
it's accurate.
if people
It's-
put plaster over the wood or like distort the wall or that kind of shit plays a role.
It's accurate enough. It's
Oh.
reading depth.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anything above a particular depth that is still attached. So like sheetrock is like 3/4 of an inch. And then you add plaster and paint. That's about an inch, not necessarily, but about. So it's reading that depth.
I
and anything
understand, I understand
attached
what
to
he's
that.
saying now. I understood all of
And
that.
now,
Exactly.
The beam attached to it.
It's usually
Yeah.
someone I like to do it.
No. I'm talking about him explaining plaster and paint.
Oh.
I understood what he was talking about.
Them shits even pick up. Oh,
So happy.
I hear you now.
Alex with it.
My shit even pick up electricity. Like, don't drill that, nigga. That's a wire. Don't do that. You'll get fried here. Yeah. That was just dumb, though. 3 hours to hang up these little last shelves, but she came out fire. But yeah, that was the weekend for me.
David,
Oh, I just worked.
handyman.
Yeah.
Damn, Dominicans is mucho trabajo, huh? Yee.
You know what's interesting? What's interesting is that I don't consider any of us to be average individuals. And maybe if I did, like, let's say if I did, let's say if we are, right? What's interesting is that neither of us have figured out a way out of 9 to 5, right? Like successfully figured out a way. Unless y'all don't believe in that thin fabric. Because the way that I see the world is very, like, I see this 9 to 5 thing as a slave ship, for lack of a better terminology, right? For lack of just diving right in. This is slavery at its finest, right? So when I look at this shit, I'm like, how is it that we have been indoctrinized so successfully that we cannot successfully...
The propaganda strong.
That we cannot successfully... No, fuck that. No.
You
I
can
mean,
say fuck
that could be
You can
true.
say fuck that,
No,
but
that could be true.
The propaganda strong.
But I'm not reinforcing it. I'm not gonna reinforce it. What I'm asking is, that's a given. I don't need to reinforce it. I'm saying it's amazing that even with that given, there still hasn't been an example. I don't even think around us really there has been a success story that we can rely upon that is not chasing or is not involved in this sort of rat race.
Wouldn't A&D fall in that category?
No,
Why not?
because I don't know.
It's their business. They own it.
I don't know.
It's their 9 to 5. I can tell you.
Is it the 95? I don't know.
Yeah.
Do they feel like? Do they feel?
What do you mean, just not work at all?
That's not what I'm saying. Because I think everybody works to a certain extent if you want to feel accomplished.
Even if you have
and
your own
successful.
business, you work.
Yeah,
Right.
and even if you
You work
escape
more,
this, even if you
depending on
escape
the
this fabric of thing, and you're doing something like that you ultimately love to do, and you ultimately find yourself to be one of the lucky ones that have made it, and this is just pouring money your way, because even that, you're kind of doing something, right?
Yeah.
You're not just sitting on your ass. So I'm not saying work.
I guess I'm just asking to define the
asking-
9 to 5 thing you want to escape.
I'm asking. It's amazing. What I'm saying is, it's amazing to me that I don't know anybody that has chased a dream, and maybe I do. Maybe there's an example there.
I got one.
but I don't
His
know
cousin.
anybody that has chased a dream and become overly successful from it. Who's your cousin?
The Tarzan guy. If
Your
that ain't
cousin.
fucking
Yeah, your cousin.
dream chasing, I
cousin.
don't know what is. Like,
And that's not a 9 to 5 necessarily, right?
oh, you could die
Right.
with that fucking anaconda that you're
Right.
playing with.
That's a good example. That's a great example.
Yeah, I'm
Right?
not. I'll take my 9 to 5.
but that's my example, right? Like that's a great example, right? Like
Right.
like there's more of us than there is of him, right? There's more people that are working
Who will
for others.
conform the work?
So you
Yeah.
want to
That-
constitute basketball either, right?
If that was your dream, then yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right? I mean, if that was your dream, then that was your dream. That shit. If being a banker was your fucking dream, you escaped the 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the dream.
You went through that linear process of, hey,
this is what you want to be.
Right.
Forever.
Okay. Oh,
this is who you want to be.
Yeah.
And I'm not. That's why I haven't said 9 to 5, because there are some people that wanted to be this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that I'm not. I don't want to discredit
where
them.
I'm at now is not where I wanted to be. I'm happy with it now because I've been doing it for a while, over a decade. But my goal was always somewhere in basketball, like as I'm doing, and that's all I'm doing, was either a player or a coach.
Yeah.
So you're talking more about like settling to do what you have to do versus taking the risk of really doing what you love.
I don't even know if he meant risk, but just whatever it is.
Nah, that's a risk though.
You see it as a risk, but I don't think he put that in there.
Okay, maybe I'm answering his question. Why haven't we left that doing what you have to do and following what you want to do? It's because of the risk. For me anyway, right? If I think...
Is it?
Yeah.
So what would have been the dream?
Oh, my dreams changed so much. At one point, I used to dream that I have 2 testicles. That's not a bad
dream. So you would have got surgery? So surgery was a dream?
No, I wanted mine back.
But that's not going to happen.
But if you look at Tarzan, if you look at Mike as the example, I think he just happened to, no, this is what I'm going to do, and this is what I'm sticking to, and I'm going to do it until I'm successful. So there was no other thing in there to say I risked. So I didn't have a job to risk losing it to try this.
No, but you might have had hungry nights where you risked not eating.
Oh, if you heard the story, yeah, he
This is what I'm saying.
He had some struggle.
That's risk.
Yeah.
You're risking whether or not you're going to have a roof over your head following this dream. And
that's also work.
God bless the people who
which is why I'm not discrediting.
Do it and make it out.
I'm not discrediting work. I'm just saying.
You're just saying it's not a 9 to 5 work, because they're gonna, like, most of us, right? Well, most people that have a business still work, quote unquote, to keep the business going. Whatever that is, going to meetings, whatever it may be. They might not consider it a job. They might be like, "Oh, nah, this is my thing. That's what I do."
Right.
Yeah. Dave's got me all fucked up now because I'm like, what was my dream? I have no idea, bro.
All right. Well, maybe this was your dream. Maybe this is who you're meant to be.
You're like this right now.
Maybe this is you.
It's who I am, not necessarily doing what I want to do.
He's gonna go to bed tonight. He's gonna be like this.
Yeah, I'm gonna be seriously fucking distraught about this tomorrow. Like, nigga, you grew up with no dreams. I ain't grow up with no dreams, bro. Like. I always told myself that I want to make $4.2 million.
Oh, shit. So that was your dream?
Like, that was it. Like, I just want...
Where you at with that?
No romance.
At value?
4.2 billion?
No, 4.2 million. Like, I want to say that
your worth
net value.
By the time you die?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That you made that money, or that you...
No, my net worth.
That's your net worth of that money. Yep.
Is that... So not...
All right.
I know I've made over $1 million, $2 million already. If you count up every paycheck that you've had your whole life, yeah.
Social Security will send that to you.
What? I'm getting that back?
No, Social Security usually sends you a statement. I haven't seen it before, again, in a while. One time I got something from Social Security and showed all my jobs.
Oh, that's fine. I would like that.
How much I made.
I would like that. But it would be nerve-wracking to see how they have that information.
Because they have it.
It follows your working papers and your social security number, yeah. But that's my dream. Is
$4.2 million.
So Security Office send Reem all of his jobs, please.
Yeah. I don't really care. I guess I never really cared or specified how I'd get there.
Yep.
I would hate to see that.
It's going well so far.
Her mom would be like,
yeah, because all you're going to start seeing is like Hennessy bottles, Black and Miles, Miami, Vegas. Where the fuck did this money go?
Oh, man.
Yeah, that
4.2 million.
Yeah, when I go leave the world, it's like, hey, If you can't get it done with this, Tron, then I did all I could, bro. But yeah, I don't no specific dream. What would you rather be
That's
doing?
a great question, though, Kyle.
That's a great question.
Not even the dream part. It's just like you said. We're
Why are we stuck in this rat race?
not average people.
Well, I mean,
Or are we? I don't know. I don't
Are we?
That's
Right.
still a very high
In comparison
fail.
to who? I mean, in comparison to
Comparison to who?
Right.
Comparison to who? Because the people that I may be talking about may not be people that you can name. Right? They may not be famous in the sense that are basically doing the things
Like
that
I know
they
people
wanted to,
who
always
have
wanted to do.
businesses, right, and they're successful businesses, but that wasn't their dream. It came out of a need of something.
That's right.
Saw it, opportunity.
Right.
That's right. Opportunity. Yeah.
Shit's blowing my mind. This dream. So what if my dream was just to take advantage of every opportunity that comes my way? I don't care what it is. I didn't know this house would play a role into my overall net worth. Yeah, it did.
Was buying a house a dream?
It was more an expectation.
Okay, that's different
Yeah.
than a dream.
No, it
The
wasn't.
dreams are supposed to be like free flowing, right? Like this is my dream.
Buying a flat in Paris.
It's
That's a dream.
Okay, so you got one.
I got a fucking dream.
You got
I
one.
gave you 2, 4.2, and now that one.
Yeah. But now Paris is like on the decline. The place is popping up. So I don't know if it's gonna be Paris, but it would be a flat abroad. Right. It's fine, but no point in buying that if I ain't got nobody to go there with.
All of a sudden, your DMs is on fire.
Flat in Paris. 4.2. Hey, look, I ain't there yet. I mean, if you want to help.
Yep.
Yeah.
What else is shaking? You guys got to be on the moon right now, right?
Why is that?
4-1. Buffalo's like with top 3 defense.
I was on the moon last year.
And then Kansas City came.
18 seconds.
You got Patty Mahomes this year with no Tariq Hill.
All right. Yeah, but he's still looking good.
Nicole Hartman's looking great too. Nah, yes, you guys should be fine.
Sunday, all I'm going to think about is 18 seconds.
Trying to watch the game together?
No. Hope says no.
I don't believe in jinxes. It's not a real thing.
Shit. Yeah, and that's fine. You watch it with him.
I will.
Okay.
Woohoo.
I ain't mad at you.
Watch it.
Watch it with who?
You mad us to watch it together?
Oh, you talking about your game?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we can watch y'all game together.
He was like,
My game, I got to go home. I want to see
Why?
y'all cry.
You think that you're gonna win? Do you think the Cowboys are gonna win if you go home to watch it?
Yes.
No, I think that I'm going to win if I'm at home because no one will see me. And my grown men either temper tantrum or boyish
So like the Bills
joy.
are they're not undefeated because I was in Cabo and I wasn't able to watch the game.
That's
I was in
it. The
Miami.
one time he left the country, they lost.
When you watched the 18 seconds, what happened there?
That was last year.
All right, that's what I'm saying. The jinx ain't real, man. It's not real.
And Missy watched it with me.
So why do you think that your jinx is the only one that works
I
as
didn't say
opposed to
mine.
as opposed to any other Bills fans?
I didn't say mine. Only works. It
but-
works for me.
I know,
That's it.
but this is what I'm trying to get you out of that illusion of it being a jinx. It's not real. We can watch it together.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is like
Do you want to watch the game with me, Alex? You can just say, yes, Bob, I want to watch the game.
I texted in the group chat like, yo, what are we doing? There's the 2 big games.
That's what you said. You didn't say, Bub, I want to watch the game with you.
I said I was to everybody.
Oh, okay.
It was to everybody.
Yo, that
You
shit
were
almost
included.
sound like when you tell a kid Santa Claus is not real. Your jinx is not for real, nigga. It's like Santa Claus is not a real person. Your jinx is not real. What makes you
That is
anything
hilarious.
special? Yo, that was fucked up. I was listening.
not
My
fucked
jinx
up.
is for real, bro.
It's not real.
That's
It's not
fucked up.
real. It's not real.
I'm a part of that team because of my
think about
superstitions.
Like, you should think about it. But I'm just telling you, it's not a real thing. They're gonna win or they're gonna lose, whether you do whatever you think they're gonna do. It's okay.
So wait a minute. Are we saying you guys don't watch the game at a bar? You guys will never watch the football game at a bar?
None of the teams I like.
Get the fuck out of here.
Like at a bar in Dallas?
It depends on the game, though, for me.
Maybe.
This is what grown ass men around the country are like.
Maybe Super Bowl. Super Bowl,
This is
I'll
what we
go to a
become?
Super Bowl.
That's what
We
we always
cannot
did.
watch a football game
No,
with each other?
No, we didn't say a football game. It's certain football games.
Certain football games,
What's wrong with that?
we have... Nope.
Nah, you could watch the...
Nope. I'm not
watch
going
the
there.
game
If
with
I want to
me.
watch the game by myself, I should
Yes,
be able to.
you have all the liberties in the world.
You have the liberty.
All the liberties in the world, bro.
That is not my issue. My issue is that
Why do you have an issue with it?
Because it's your belief
So
that
also my belief system's fucked up.
My isolation.
that one is. That one is.
So
Why can't we watch the game together?
He needs to be focused, sending his energy to Buffalo.
We can watch the Cowboys and the Eagles game.
Yo, wait, hold on, wait. Now I have to ask you. We can't watch the Bills game together?
Y'all are Bills
You
fans.
have to think
That's
about
weird.
it.
That's
You and I
weird.
can.
Okay.
You and I.
All right.
Well, I'm pulling up with the Diggs jersey for sure.
Which one?
You're not getting in.
Trayvon.
Look at Bo's face.
I'm a brother.
not
I'm
getting
a brother on another team. Brothers from another mother.
You're not getting in the
Same.
house.
We don't like Cowboys.
You're not getting in.
I wouldn't if I was y'all either. You're right. You're right.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what grown ass men do. Cowboys.
Yeah, man, that
that's
shit
fine.
matters, bro.
But I'll go watch another game at the
That's crazy.
bar.
Yeah.
I can watch a sporting event, no problem. A Cowboy game is ritual.
So for you, it's really that.
That's what it is.
This really
It's a
makes
ritual.
politics makes a lot more
You
sense.
ain't
bro.
never seen one of them punk ass politicians
what
get
I haven't
CTE'd.
What I haven't seen?
CTE'd.
Nobody got CTE'd at the
He was there.
at the
He was at
whatchamacallit?
the. He was at the.
Nobody got CTE'd there.
Top in the back.
Nobody got CTE'd there.
Politics
Yo.
itself. Yeah, niggas lost their
Yeah.
life there. Yeah, you can get into it.
Nah, that's crazy.
I could watch the game.
Nah, I need you guys to stop that though. Like really.
No.
Like no, please.
No.
Like
I
why?
watch
Bob
the
says
game
no.
at Steino's house. I have like safe places.
Bob says no.
I've watched games.
I'm not going to
Depends
watch
on
a
the
Cowboy game at, like,
I watch
Brass Monkey.
I watch a Lakers game.
Like if you told me
I watch
that
a Lakers game at anywhere during the season.
if you were to tell me if the Bills are playing the Patriots and we go to a bar around here, then I'd probably be like, no, because I don't want to hear those annoying ass
I watched
Patriots
the Patriots
fans.
game with Missy. Missy's a Patriots fan.
At a bar.
But that would be my stand. Like it's not because I'm going to jinx it. They're going to win or lose, whether you do what you do.
I don't know.
Is
if
what I
that's
need
true,
you to
bro.
understand.
Niggas need me, bro.
How do you know that?
So then test it.
do you
Test
know
it.
that? How do you know?
So test it.
I don't want to.
Test the theory.
I don't want to.
That's the only way to find out, right?
Because then, God forbid, y'all win when you there. Now you got to watch every game for the rest of the season at Bub's house.
Okay, and then the next week that I don't do it, and then
You're just not a real friend. You're not a brother.
Yeah.
They're gonna force your way into this.
Yo,
Can you?
No.
philosophy.
No,
Can you-
philosophy does not interject there.
You can't.
Can you?
Not over fanatics.
Can you say hi to people for a whole shift?
I could, but I don't want to.
Why?
It's not because of a jinx.
Why do you want to?
You scared? He's scared to have a good day.
Right. They're gonna mess up your day.
Because how many passengers do you think that I see during the day?
It doesn't matter.
But it does matter.
Say hi.
And what makes you think that
Maybe
everyone
not.
wants me to say hi to them?
You won't know until you try it.
So you want me to
Yes.
get to a bus stop and see 8 people and
No,
say
no.
hi to every single
When
one of
they
those
get
8
on the
people?
bus, the people that get on the bus.
Do you
That's
go
two.
both ways there and back on the route? You might see about 1,500 people a day.
No,
on a busy
a
day.
lot of people.
People that get on the bus say hi to, not the people at the stop.
No. But if they get, that's what I'm saying. But if they're at the bus stop to get on me,
Hi.
then there's
Hi, how you doing?
that's too many highs. It's too many highs.
What's too many highs?
That's too many highs.
Yo, you could drag it out like, "Good morning, people." And then
every time
whoever
close
is
the
the
door.
last one in is the last one in. Like,
Hello,
you didn't get it.
everyone.
Yeah, you didn't get it. You didn't get it today. Next time, be first. You'll get a
didn't
good
get it
morning,
today.
people.
Yeah.
Like,
But that still doesn't have anything to do with a jinx.
No, it's a
that's
ritual. It's a ritual.
my games. I could watch it at Stano's house. I could watch it at my house. I could watch it in Dallas
Don't be mad at my.
or at the opposing
am.
teams
You're highly frustrated. I'm
in
not.
the opposing team city. But like just the random Cowboys
Like
game.
I'll go to a Bills Patriots game. I'll
Pull
go
up.
to the game at Gillette. I will.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep.
That'd be annoying. I couldn't do that.
I could.
They're not that bad. Patriots fans are not
not.
bad in real life.
They're not.
They're bad over the phone. They're bad when they call into the radio stations. They're bad when they're on the social medias. But at the stadium, a lot of them have like season tickets for a long time. They're like used to. A lot of them like, yeah, we got 6.
The people that are bad at the Patriots games are the ones that go once every 4 years.
Right. Yeah, no. Life is very good.
They're Patriot fans.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still fuck the Pats, but the fans ain't that bad. My goodness. My goodness.
So it's not like this with basketball. Only like this
No,
with
it's with,
football.
it's with the Lakers
Basketball is the same.
and Duke.
I'm not that committed to any other team. He's giving his energy. He's an energy whore. He's just giving his energy to everybody. He's busting it wide open spiritually.
Fuck it.
Speaking of basketball, though, anybody see that Draymond connect?
Who's Draymond?
I don't know why it's a big deal.
You don't know why it's a big deal. Draymond Green is the forward.
You don't think? I'm more concerned with the leakage of the footage. You don't think fights happen all the time in NBA practices?
Not like that, bro.
Why not?
Not like that.
We can't be teammates anymore. I'll tell you right
So you didn't see the punch at all?
Who punched who?
Draymond Green punched Jordan Poole. They're teammates on the Golden State Warriors.
It was like if Haddon punched Angel, cleaning his jaw.
No, not,
Why is there people like that on the same
so you're
team?
adding the aspect where he can't deny, right? Haddon punched my son.
No, body size.
Haddon's like 345 pounds.
Well, no, he's not. Haddon's like
He's-
270,
and he weighs
260
less.
right
He
now.
weighs less than Draymond. And Jordan Poole weighs more than Angel. Jordan Poole's 6'4".
He's not 6'4", is he?
NBA players ain't.
He's an NBA player. Isn't he?
Yeah, and Draymond's like 6'7",
Okay.
6'8". Yeah, 4 or 5
Angel's
inches bigger.
5'9".
No, he's not.
That's
Angel's not 5'9".
Haddon's on 6'4".
Haddon's only 6'2".
Haddon's a completely different species.
Right. So what are we
compared to-
talking about here?
Yeah.
Draymond Green is what, 6'7", 255 pounds?
And he's leaving out an element. Like you got to give the whole picture. And we only know certain things.
But doesn't this happen all the time though? Doesn't like Kobe, Michael Jordan, like didn't this happen in the background all the time? Like, didn't they get into fights all the
And
time?
this is where
No,
this
one
is where,
punch.
This is where we get into society of now he said I can't play on the team anymore, right? I remember like, maybe it's just my only growing up where we fought and literally we playing in the same sandbox, same basketball court 2 hours later. Sometimes a fade has to happen, but
Yeah, at 12, my guy.
No,
at
15,
30, at 30,
16.
fam. If I'm fighting one of yous today,
That's what I'm saying.
We're not, we're not friends
also-
anymore.
and
I
also-
Just won
promise
a
you,
championship
we're not.
together.
but also Jordan Poole pushed him.
That, and not to
Jordan Poole didn't
no.
push him.
yes, he
No.
did.
Draymond Green,
No, did Jordan Poole push him or not?
after he was bumped,
Did he bump him? I don't think he bumped
hell,
him.
he walked up to him, gave him.
No, he got this close. So Jordan Poole pushed him. I get it. He's in my face. I push you back. You gotta expect something to happen after you push me.
That part I get, but I wouldn't hit one of y'all like that. He been on the team, what, 3-4 years?
That's you, though. That's you.
I hope it's y'all. Shit.
No, but you push me like that, I'm crossing your jaw.
That means whatever I said to you
Yeah.
made you walk from the air conditioner all the way into my face
so-
and bark in
so
my
we
face.
don't-
You don't think you deserve to back up?
Have you met you?
Who?
Have you met you?
You walk all the way across here
Right.
and bark
So-
in my face. I'm just supposed to just spit in my face, bub. It's okay.
But obviously, so we don't know what happened, right? So we're just gonna say Draymond's a psycho and just walk.
no, I'm saying it was worse.
Right,
I would never say
right.
He lost his cool.
Okay, he lost his cool.
And then he knocked his teammate out.
He lost his cool. He walked up. Jordan Poole pushed him. Then he knocked him out.
Oh, so we don't know what happened.
No.
Oh, then I don't have anything to say about that.
No, you do know what happened. You don't know what was said. You see it all in the video. He is on the other side of the court.
Yeah, but we don't have any
walking back and
context.
forth.
You need that, though.
We
You
don't
need
have any
that part.
context for what happened.
You need the language. You need what was said.
What can I say to you
Reem, have you met
to
you?
make?
Good question.
And none of y'all have punched me like that. And I
Good
think I've
question.
said some wild shit.
Right.
Good question.
So you can say some wild shit to get somebody.
That's what I want to know though.
That's what could this
What could have been
23-year-old kid?
if this is not
No,
a
you can't-
regular
look,
occurrence,
he's a
which
man,
which I've
he's
heard
not
it
a
is.
kid.
I've heard that NBA. It seems like the NBA.
It happens.
This happens
We
all the
just
time.
don't see the shit.
But if this is
Fake
not
fight. That was a real fight.
I mean, I remember playing in Little League, and in Little League, we fought all of the fucking time. Like, it was just a regular, everybody fought.
Any one of y'all signing a $100 million contract at the end of the year?
Yeah, and all kind of
But that's-
context.
but
It
that's
doesn't
not-
matter. Obviously, it
If
didn't
that
matter.
nigga knocked
Yeah.
my
It did-
jaw off my
it
face
did-
and I couldn't play this year in a contract
I don't
year,
know. I
Listen,
don't know if
it
that's,
didn't matter,
if that
though.
was,
that's how hard he hit him.
Yeah, but was
The money
that
didn't
his,
matter to him.
Was that his intent, or was he just trying to? Was he just reacting off of emotion?
You think he
this
walked
this
up-
is the reason why I
Right.
don't
We don't
understand.
have
I
all
don't
that
know
video.
what's going on. Like I don't know. We're just talking about somebody punch somebody in the face. I've wanted to punch people in the face
Society
a lot of
is
times.
soft today. That's what the fuck it is.
That's what so
Absolutely.
You're okay with
No.
That's not what I said.
I'm not
asking
saying. I'm not saying that I would.
how
be
is
okay
society
with it,
soft by negatively reacting to Draymond Green's
No.
actions?
Because people are
Also,
adding,
people are acting negative
no,
toward Draymond
people
Green.
are, but people are adding context that they don't have. Everybody.
So they're saying Draymond Green was wrong in the situation
100%.
for punching a teammate in the face.
In the fashion that he did.
How do you? So this is my thing.
I don't care about talk.
Did he sucker punch him?
No, I'm not.
Close.
I'm not talking. No, it's
But
not sucker punch.
anytime you
What's a
initiate.
sucker punch?
No.
Huh?
What is a sucker punch?
It's a.
So if we was talking right now, and then I kind of rock you to sleep, and then I bang you.
So again, you say we don't have context. What if I think like, yo, you my man, I know you heated and all, my nigga, like back up. I'm not expecting you to ever punch me in the face like that.
We
That's
don't
a
know
sucker
that.
punch.
We don't know
We
that.
don't know that. So you
Right.
can't say it isn't or isn't.
Right.
Right. All I know is if you
But you're
push
not-
somebody out of your space, first thing you're supposed to do is push, raise your shorts, and then put your hands up.
Right.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
He pushed, like, man, get out of my face. Like, he probably ain't gonna hit me.
But we're
Also,
also-
it wasn't a sucker punch. It was face to face.
no, it's not a sucker punch. You pushed him.
He pushed him and then
it's
he
a-
punched him in the face.
It's a
Right.
sucker move. It's not a sucker punch. Draymond was a sucker in that.
Okay.
That video, he was a sucker. What could this motherfucker say to me? To make me, because Draymond's in a contract year, to make me
You're
lose
adding-
my cool.
You're adding context that obviously he didn't care about a contract year.
Again,
Right.
what could somebody say to me at my job?
We don't know that. We don't know.
To make
All-
me cause me to lose my cool.
To lose my cool,
Is Draymond Green a guy that loses his cool a lot?
Absolutely.
he's the enforcer of the team.
Absolutely.
Huh?
Absolutely. He's the guy that loses his cool.
He's
the fuck are we talking about?
He's definitely a guy. Who loses.
If I'm Jordan Poole, I
It's
know
not right.
who you are.
It's not right. Like
He
I'm
loses
Jordan
cool- he's the
Poole,
guy that loses cool.
that's like saying Devo's the nigga that knocks people out in the hood. Like, yeah, he is, but it's still not good.
So it's almost like saying Jordan Poole couldn't have done anything to avoid that either. He walks over, why not walk away?
The only thing he could have did,
Was walk away.
nope,
Why not?
because I'm an alpha male too, and I haven't made any attempts to go towards you. I'm
Right.
just in my space, and you're coming all the way from across the room to move me out of my space, impose your will upon me.
Okay.
If I'm Jordan Poole, soon as he got in striking range, I'm swinging first. I'm that nigga. I'm not.
Oh yeah.
I would have swung first. If you
throwing.
walk all the way across a room, like if I see you
Right.
walk up to me with your hands balled up, I know what it is.
It's about to be.
And then wherever the chips fall.
So I've always been of the thinking, I've always tell young boys, you can't tell anybody how to react. You can't tell, if you push me, you can't tell me I can't punch you.
I can.
You can, but
You don't have to listen.
You're going to get punched.
And you guess what?
Yeah.
Going to jail, buddy. You're going right to jail,
You're not
buddy.
going to jail. They already put that out there.
Who? Because Jordan Poole don't want to press no charges.
Right.
Yeah, I know, but if Jordan Poole wants to press charges, jail.
He doesn't want to go to jail. He doesn't want him to go to jail.
Yeah. What's the name? Yeah, got his chin checked. He's getting bullied in there. Somebody need to call HR. Like, it's not a healthy environment.
I guess I come from a different place. You push somebody, you got to be prepared for what's coming.
That part I agree with. My thing is, as teammates for multiple years, just winning a championship together in the last season, you have to have somewhat of a camaraderie, some kind of bond between each other.
You're
Is
assuming
he
that
the
they don't have
leader?
a
Is he the
camaraderie.
leader of the team?
No,
But
Curry.
you think that
He's
this
not the leader.
Jordan,
No.
it's on record. It's on record. Jordan smacked the shit out of Steve Kerr, and they won a championship after.
Yeah, he got kicked out of practice.
They won a championship after that.
I'm sorry. Are you putting Draymond Green and Michael Jordan?
Nope. See, you added. Why you keep adding
I'm not
stuff?
adding, but there's some shit that people gonna be like, "Hey, that ain't that bad." It's Jordan versus Draymond fucking Green.
So that's what we're doing now. So if somebody smacks the shit out of you, you know what? That was Bub. You know, he just smacked the shit out of me.
It wasn't right when Jordan did it.
All right.
I don't think it's right, but you're like, yo, he pushed him. He did it, almost like you're sympathizing for Draymond. I don't want
I'm
to
not
be
sympathizing for either one of them.
You know what it is? I was listening to my man's podcast.
Conflict takes two people.
Adams, ARP's podcast, and he was talking about oftentimes today we're blaming the symptoms of shit and not the root cause.
Conflict takes two people.
No, that's not. Initiation of conflict only takes one.
conflict. You could easily. So initiation takes one, but if you watch that video, it took both of them for that to happen.
I have to move. I have to be completely removed out of my space because you choose to initiate conflict.
That's not what I said.
Like I don't want to talk about the second person. I want to talk about the initiator, the instigator of it, the root cause of the problem.
How do we know he's the root cause?
Because he walked from his side of the court all the way to the other. He took multiple steps.
What is the root cause? What is the root? It's the bottom. So you got to figure out what initiated him. What do you think? He just walked away. Just walked to practice today.
We can say words. We can say words initiate. He said something that ticked him off.
Okay.
Everybody says something. He's Draymond Green. He says shit.
Right.
As much shit as he talks, the last thing he should be doing is punching people for what they might say to him.
We can't control what other people do.
Yeah, what's his name? The Boston Celtics coach? This nigga just fucked the VP's wife. He didn't get punched in the face. What could Jordan Poole say? That his teammate would punch him in the face. And why are we talking about Jordan Poole?
He got punched in the face.
We can't.
But he ain't got slapped with that. Yeah,
I would punch me in the face.
Me in the face, please. I just want to go back to work.
Punch him in the face, bro.
You're comparing personalities. We can't compare the person because you just said you said it before. If you got into an argument at the bar, you're buying people drinks. Some other people might. I'm fighting.
Yeah, I'm not conflict. If you're the person that's like I'm fighting, and you swing on me or push me or invade my space, make me feel threatened.
No, something led to somebody wanting to play. I'm not saying it's right. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is something happened that led Draymond to go over there. I'm not saying Draymond's right or Jordan Poole's right. I'm just not going to assume that Jordan Poole is now the innocent guy in this thing because he got punched and he got dropped. Now, if he got punched and he didn't fall, people probably have a whole different perception.
I'm not saying who's right. I'm letting you know who I believe is wrong.
I think they're both wrong.
No.
Why can't I believe that?
You could believe it, but like...
Why are you saying no?
Because you're setting a precedent.
Say no.
Nah, because you're setting a precedent that just really
just like
doesn't
Alex
make
said,
sense.
You're wrong about
it's dangerous to put that out there that like...
Why doesn't it make sense?
People can... If we allow ourselves to be that sensitive to what people say... With as much shit as the internet talks to one another and how they speak to one another,
cyberbullying
that people are going to be punching each other in the face all the time. Like, well, he said something I didn't like, so I lost my cool and I punched him in the face.
Or people are just going to stay home
and talk mad shit
and just
right.
Not like you guys do a bit with the games. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck it. I'm not gonna listen to them at the bar. I'm just gonna stay home now.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think it's a big deal.
I think it's a bad look for Draymond.
Absolutely.
Where is that video coming from?
The practice facility.
Who has access to
that's more of my concern.
I saw a meme that said the fact that this video leaked should tell you how much it costs to live in San Francisco.
It's expensive.
It's my fucking
job. It's expensive
for this video.
That's fascinating, man.
I don't know.
Like the fact that we don't.
Some of them memes, the
fact that we don't have access to that type of stuff all the time.
I think what would piss me off more than the
Right.
punch is the memes. If I was Jordan Poole,
He gotta live with that for the rest of his career.
Because the internet goes crazy.
Yeah, we forget about things in like 2 days. So
No.
The internet
The
will go crazy,
season
folks.
didn't start yet.
Jordan Poole ain't forget about it.
It'll be.
everybody else will though.
It won't. It will go away.
Money will clean that up.
The first time Draymond raises his voice at Jordan Poole in the game.
Yeah, but
We remember back in October when.
Of course, but that's all part of the process. They remember that.
Nah,
That payday would change Jordan Poole's mind
I don't know. We gotta talk about that
because he's up for a contract extension.
I don't think Jordan Poole has a chance of beating Draymond in a physical altercation. But
I don't know if that's true either.
This thing better be Bruce Lee.
Anybody's susceptible to get knocked out. Yeah, that was crazy. Had it an Angel.
That sounds like
Jesus Christ.
6'2",
No.
175.
I think Haddon might got 100 and some pounds on Angel.
Boston
Draymond
has
does
like
not.
60,
He does not have
70?
It's not 100 and something.
60, 70 pounds on him.
That's a big difference.
60,
Reem.
70?
Yeah.
No.
And I don't even know if he does have 60, 70.
No. Way more than 60 or 70 pounds.
No, I know between Angel, but what's her name is also Chris is only 6'2". Draymond is 6'7".
Poole
Yeah.
and 60 or 70 pounds?
60 or 70 pound difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
Draymond's fucking huge, bro. He plays center. Jordan Poole plays point guard. He's not a big guy.
Is that part of the reason why he raised up on him?
I think that's part of the reason why you felt comfortable walking across this court and talking to me like that. And that's why I'm not going to move. Because you think that like you just going to bark and push me to fuck around. No. I said what I said and I'm standing right here. Please back up. Ha!
He went to sleep?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he like caught him with like some MMA hook catch. Like, yeah, nigga, go to bed. Yeah. Like laid him down. It was so sad, man.
He wouldn't have hit Steph Curry like that.
He would never hit Steph like that. He would never hit Clay like that. He would not hit KD like that.
I think he might have hit KD.
Is there something wrong with him?
That's what I'm saying. Like maybe there is there has to be an underlying issue between Jordan Poole and Draymond because we just want to chip, bro. Like I would just never expect one guy to punch me in the face like that, bro.
I guess that was
He got 30 pounds on Jordan Poole.
30 pounds and 5 inches.
Nope. They got Draymond 6'6". If you actually watch Draymond though, he's not that tall.
3 inches, 30 pounds.
And Jordan Poole 6'4".
Well, all right. A little closer inside.
You wanted to be worse than you just gave the audience
No, it was bad.
That was
It sounds like two regular men.
No, it wasn't regular, bro. I'm telling you,
30
it's different.
pounds.
30 pounds and solid 3 inches.
Reem made it look like it's a murder scene.
I'm looking at these two people's bodies, bro.
I guess I just related that to us, and I guess I think that's my problem.
Right.
I don't know their relationship. They may not even be cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe that.
I'm not gonna add context that
I don't know. I don't know what the context is.
Shit, don't have no counter. Answer the question, yo. What got to be said for y'all to punch one another in the face like that?
I don't think there's anything that you guys can
That's
say.
what I'm saying. I don't think there's nothing.
No, I'm telling you. There is nothing.
To say to me?
There is no. I mean, I would be hurt.
I would hope you wouldn't disrespect me like that.
Oh, I don't know if you can disrespect me to the point where I'm gonna punch you in your face.
I got a short temper. I don't show it much, but it gets there.
Yeah, so do I. But I don't know if I can allow you
So
to
much for
disrespect
nonviolence.
me to the point where I
don't know what kind of mood I would
I
have
am
to be in.
flared by your disrespect where I'm punching you in the face.
I would have to be in a
Fam,
I have to be in a
never
different
gonna happen.
space. I don't know which mind space I have to be
Yeah.
or mindset I have to be in.
Anything is possible type?
I'll tell you what. I'm telling you. After that punch in the face, we're not friends anymore because I've never. I always hark back to this. It's like I've never had to fight any of my friends ever in my life.
I fought
ever in
most
my
of
life.
friends, and we're still
Ever in
friends
my
to this
life.
day.
And that's fine.
You get over it. You can.
Nah, I'm not getting over it.
I don't think about it.
Not
At
today.
this age right
Not
now, I'm
today.
like, I don't
No, you would have to.
Not today.
Only way. So for me, right,
The older you get, the
Not
less you
today.
tolerate.
right.
It's like,
For me, that's what I'm saying. Like, it takes two, right? I would never punch you in the face for no reason or for something
Well, you
very.
stabbed me for no reason.
Jesus Christ.
that happened. It's out there.
It's out there.
It's out
It's out there. Huh?
The violence is. I don't work there no
You
more.
went, to the station today. Now you just want to tell the world everything. Huh?
Everything's coming out.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
man, podcast is in shambles. The truth is coming out. We're bearing laundry.
But no, that's what I'm saying. It takes two. Regardless, words trigger people, and we don't know what that trigger may do. That's all I'm saying. Now, if you say something that egregious to me, you got to accept responsibility for what you said as well. You can't say, "Well, you punched me in the face. We can never be friends." Did you say what you did say? And it disrespected me. Now, that's a communication problem. I should be able to say, "Alex, yo, don't do that."
Oh, I'm gonna need that in writing, Bob.
Need what in writing?
That we're gonna have that conversation, and it won't be.
Depends on the
responded.
mind state I'm in. If I'm not in that,
Nah, but I mean, as a human being, you got to be prepared for anything, right? Like, I guess this goes back to my question earlier. Like, as a human being, you have to be prepared or do you not? Or maybe I should ask that question differently. Do we feel like that's not the case? Like we living in a world where we no longer feel like we have to be prepared for a attack on our livelihood? Like
Hell no.
Like are we saying?
Like
and what I'm saying by that is,
I'm not prepared
there's
to get shot.
nothing anybody. There's very little people could say that can transfer into it hurting to the point where I want to punch you in the face. And I'm older now, so that's not something that has always been the case.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is there's very little or anything at all that anybody, regardless, fuck this room, anybody can say that would lead me to punching them, that would cause a trigger or a reaction in me. Like, it would have to be like Ed. You know what I'm saying? Like, what could you say?
Historical bond of
What could you I don't understand.
That's what I'm saying. I can't predict, right? And
Right.
that's
why the context is so important. Like, I
don't know, depending on the day. I'm not a perfect human being. So
because then what if it was just something like bitch ass?
like now
Like, what if it was something like that?
When
Like,
is the last time
that? What if it was just
you
that?
for me,
punched?
I think for me, it would
What if
have,
it was just that?
it would
Like,
have to be
I'm dead ass, bitch ass thing.
one. I don't even know.
Stupid
Somebody
ass.
asked me a couple weeks ago, "Can you fight?" I said, "That's a great question because I ain't fought in 15 years."
Yeah, you haven't had practice.
Well, when's the last time you punched? I want to know if it was like a
I punching
reoccurring cycle.
bags.
Oh no, I mean face person.
Oh,
You said
over
that it could happen
15 years
based
ago.
on- Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, last time you had a face-to-face fight.
Yeah. But
Feel a little safer about
But
it.
what I'm saying is I don't know. But I don't live my life prepared for much of anything. Not anything that
I don't
take
either.
my life.
Yeah, I don't either. But it's not because
I save money to prepare for something. That maybe. But other than that, like I don't walk in the neighborhoods like, hey, I should be prepared to get shot.
No, I'm not. That's extreme. I'm not saying. I'm
should
not.
definitely
That's,
not
yeah,
a
that's
tourniquet.
crazy. I'm not saying it that way. I'm just saying like. So what do you prepare for? Retirement?
Nah, man, I'm prepared to hang out,
Like, what do you?
get this money, do fly shit, and raise this
there's all
son.
kinds of preparation on a very, very low scale. Like I meal prepped.
Like, if the electricity goes out for 2 weeks, it's known.
well, fuck.
It's known that if the electricity goes out, if electricity goes out for 2 weeks, we are initially in a state of emergency.
We're all
Yeah.
fucked. We don't know
Is
how to
everybody
survive.
prepared for that?
No.
I'm trying to think about what I would do.
So nobody's prepared for that.
I do have a
electricity
mentality.
for 2
I do
weeks.
for a lot of things. When it happens, we'll figure it out then.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you know something we don't know?
Because of electricity,
Not electricity staying on this moment.
We got candles. We got some candles.
Yeah.
That part I'm not worried about. I'm like food storage specifically. So now I'm already getting into like
Cabo already started to see how
when
the
can I
conversation
get-
comes full circle. You ready to go hunt?
Nah, I'm looking for potatoes, onions,
The fuck you finding them at?
the grocery store. I wouldn't be out there reaching for meat. I wouldn't be out there reaching
What are you
for
talking about? The grocery store has
2 weeks?
has potatoes after 2 weeks.
No. But when
onions?
on day one, when everyone else is out there like getting toilet paper and steak
How do
and
you know?
pork chops,
There's been many day ones.
I'm getting
I lose
potatoes.
power every October. I lose power. for at
Hurricanes,
least
you
a
get
day,
when the
sometimes
hurricane comes,
2 or
you
3
go to the
days.
store and get potatoes.
Yeah.
Enough for how long?
No, see, I got a starting point. I still got to run through everything in my freezer. My freezer's good. That's the problem, the freezer. Now I got to like dig a hole, bury my meat in some cold ground or
I
something.
don't know. Does anybody know? Is anybody prepared? Is what I'm asking.
No.
How do you make jerky? 'Cause I feel like I would jerky everything, bro. How do you make jerky? It'd be the last thing I Googled before the power went out. How do you make jerky?
That's hilarious.
And I
That's
would
why I
just
think
jerky
context is
everything in my
important, though.
freezer.
That's why I think context, because it teaches things. Like I don't really give a fuck about the punch or the situation because I don't know anything about it. But but it would teach. There's a teaching moment there, right? Like what was it that was said, and what made. There's a good question there. Like, what makes you go from one side of the room to the other side of the room to show your dominance? Right. Is it just pure ego, or is it
fragile
the
ego?
value of what was said? Did that interject something? Or was it a historical moment that's not even depicted in that whole practice, right? That happened like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, whatever. Like, there's so much context that's not being displayed. That makes it, I guess, that's the part that I find way more interesting than the truth. Because
questioning it.
Because the truth is going to be boring once it comes out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The truth is going to be like, oh, he said
he called me
your mama, and then my mama was sick that day. She had COVID. My mama got COVID. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The truth is always so lame compared to how exciting it is to speculate.
That shit's funny to me. That's hilarious.
It is.
I wouldn't want nobody to have that much power over me to get me to that place.
That's what I'm saying. I gave you the power over my emotions to the point
But nobody
where
thinks about
I
that
am
in the moment.
I think about that all the time.
No,
it's a warrior reaction. Like,
y'all do, right?
You have taken over my emotions right now. How am I acting this way?
This is my reality for 13 years dealing with young boys in the streets. You could easily say to them, "Why, if he's a bitch, why give him that power?"
Oh, they're not gonna hear that.
My point. You all believe if somebody called you a bitch, you'd be like, but not the young boy is like, bitch, nigga, I'll pop you. Like, literally like that. Like,
that makes sense though.
Like that, right?
That's like religion. Yeah.
I wasn't like that when I was young.
I knew a couple people that were like that.
You think people just got shot because, they shot first?
No, I got shot because I wanted a sandwich. It doesn't take two for conflict. Some people could just want a sandwich.
We should ban sandwiches.
But that's sad to hear, honestly.
So there was
I didn't know the numbers were like that.
There was a quote I heard. If we could teach people, I posted it on Facebook. I can't remember what it was, but I learned to doing some research for the St. Louis report that me and my team's working on, and it's if you could teach people the emotional triggers, maybe they'll pull triggers less.
Yep.
So some people are just emotionally scarred, right? By law, right? Street law says, in some cases, certain places, if they do this is how you're supposed to react. You're supposed to react with the most disrespect. So if you disrespect me, I'm supposed to disrespect you the most. However that plays out is how it plays out.
It's trauma. Hurt people hurt people.
We got to stop calling these shit street laws. We got to stop having them. They sound terrible.
They are terrible, but they're out there. Some people believe in them. I'm not saying don't change the narrative.
They sound terrible. They've been distorted. They might have started out with
That's
like
why we see certain guys
like that,
in sports do things that we're like, yo, that's fucking dumb. You just did that. You just got that big contract. Some of these motherfuckers come from the streets with nothing.
That Meek Mill shit, I'm out.
And that money shit that doesn't change behavior. Money doesn't change behavior.
Now you need big homies. Real intelligent people who have been there before to talk you around it and through it.
But ego plays a part, right? Guys go in the league. Fuck I am.
I started from the bottom. I grinded.
I said this to Ricky Lito. And we talked I said, so you didn't think when you got to Dallas to just go talk and hang with Dirk. But I understand it. You're 20 years old. No. Dirk's on his way out the fucking league. Like, damn, like he's the champ.
Yep.
But that's just the mentality, right? Like, ego. I'm here now, huh? Dirk, I'll bust your ass. Yeah, he's 40.
You can say you played with him, though. That's fire.
Right.
Yeah, no.
But there's a lot of guys in the league that in pro sports that don't do that, right? They don't go automatically to the. I'm pretty sure the big homie on the team is like, yo, bro, come here.
That's what Draymond tried to do. I tried to show the little nigga love. He rejected me.
His love definitely wasn't his love.
Yeah, that one meme from fucking Snowflake. Next time. Oh, yeah. Squabble. So teach me how to squabble. Next time it'll be the gun or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah, when What's was pulling off, they showed 2 clips.
That's the most
He said, "I'll be
scene.
goddamn if you fuck this up over something what a nigga said." The Menace Society one was. He said, "Watch this shit." Boom.
Nigga was doing watching it on the camera.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
Boom.
the
I was selling
internet.
these motherfuckers for $59.95.
The internet has been relentless with this shit, though.
That's crazy.
I think that's gonna hurt most. Man. Damn,
The
Jordan
memes.
Poole.
They got a picture of like a frog about to throw a punch, and it's super strong. And they're like the last thing Jordan Poole saw.
Damn.
And this shit kind of like a cartoon frog. And Draymond is fucked up, man.
I ain't gonna lie. If I was Jordan Poole, sneaking Draymond.
Nah, I need that back, bro. I need
that head
that
up?
back.
You need that
You gotta
head up?
run me that fade.
Nah, just need that sucker punch. though.
Yeah,
You're gonna get
just
the
stay
sucker
here.
punch. Yeah.
That blindfold on, my G.
No, I'm sneaking him.
We can get over this.
Yeah.
I'm sneaking him.
Are you recording it?
I'm sneaking him.
Nah, because
Are
he's
you recording
on
it?
high alert.
Are you recording it?
Nah, I wouldn't. That's
Nah.
between us.
It don't stop there. It gets worse.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's between
Now
us.
people add context, right? Damn, Jordan Poole's a bitch. He snuck Draymond.
Okay.
And that's why it has to be negotiated. I don't want no random cameras around, bro. We going in my wine basement,
Yo,
my
come here,
wine
man.
cellar.
Come here, man.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna put on this blindfold.
Let me get that, bro.
I will have 4 or 5 people in the room.
Oh, shit.
So you don't know which way I'm coming from. Everybody just scuffle your feet.
What Kevin Hart said, his father said, it's an octopus. It's an octopus.
Goddamn octopus. And I would just rock you. And if-
Once?
That's it, one time.
Once. I
Boom.
just need that one.
Go back upstairs, have the chef make something for us to eat.
Yep.
Have a drink.
See you practice tomorrow.
Let's win this chip.
Get a T-bone.
Let's get another one.
T-bone for your eye.
Get another one.
That'd be
Jordan Poole had a nasty move. Did you see it?
It was beautiful.
The in and out, then get
2
to the
in and
lane,
outs.
behind the back, floaty.
Fading right, left.
Was it after he got punched?
Yeah.
They were playing on the same
He
court.
did that with one eye?
Draymond didn't play.
No, he didn't get hit. He got hit in the jaw.
Oh.
Yeah, he got in the jaw. He did that with one eye. God damn. Maybe this Jordan Poole ain't that small at all. No.
It's a bad motherfucker. Boy, he went out there with one eye.
Motherfucker. He is a bad motherfucker. Though.
That's
Yeah, no, he got
crazy.
hit in the jaw, man.
Went out there with a crazy bulged eye and still played ugly like that?
That's great. Bro, it's $100 million. You break my jaw right now?
Nah, but wait a minute. He went out and played with a broken jaw?
I don't think it's
no.
broken. I'm just saying it could have been broken, right? Like
When did this happen?
last week.
The footage came out.
The footage came out over the weekend.
Yeah. But I think it still happened last week or 2
Yeah.
weeks ago.
And he got his jaw reattached?
No,
and
no,
everything?
they
He
didn't
didn't break his
it.
jaw. I'm just saying this kid is up for a contract extension. They think it's going to be upward of $100 million. A lot of it's going to depend on how he plays this season. If that punch would have broke his jaw,
It would have been problematic.
you know what I mean?
Yep.
He misses 4 months, 3 months getting his face rewired.
Now, from a business aspect,
That's the shit where I'm like,
This is-
how would
yeah, this
you
shit is
know
fucked
how this shit works?
Yeah.
Why would you?
That
What
could
did
have
I
been
say?
That could have been worse, you know that?
but not even so even that, right? Even the money, but the team.
Right.
Like we just want a chip, dog.
Nah, yo, when that motherfucker Draymond walks in the locker room, that shit is like Debo riding the bike, bro. Everybody's just like, hey, man, tuck your shit, put your chain away. Yo, that nigga set a tone. Anyone can get it.
It's problematic for a lot of reasons, right?
It's terrible.
Outside of it, because like it seems like nobody has control over this guy. Not even Steve Kerr.
Who's Steve Kerr?
The coach.
coach.
Because even in the
Yeah.
games, like Steve Kerr got, and he'll go at the refs. That's what he's known to do. He's known to do. He's the dirty guy, right? He's not smooth like Dennis Rodman. Like, but every team needs a Draymond. But I kind of wanted Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman, like, was doing dirty shit, but like, it kind of hyped the team up.
Yeah. He's doing funny shit too.
But they said he was. I don't want to compare the two because they said Dennis Rodman was a genius, like in basketball, like outside of what people see. But nah, yeah, it's just like nobody like Steve Kerr. Draymond clearly shows he's the alpha on that team, but Steve Kerr is the star.
Steve Kerr, Steph Curry.
I mean, Steph Curry is the star, but can't control.
y'all be letting that nigga off the leash on other teams? It's like, that shit fly, Draymond. Let it fly, baby.
Steve Kerr, Steph probably go up to, come on, please, Draymond.
Yo, when you see Steph on the court, Draymond.
That's crazy.
One of those.
That's crazy.
Knocking LeBron out. But yeah, all right. Whew. Lord have mercy. What else is shaking? We got planned for this weekend. Other than very important football games on Sunday.
That's it.
Rat race, baby.
Rat race.
I just thought about what I'm about to walk into this weekend. Damn. Now it brings this whole, what might make me punch somebody. I'm about to go ref AAU basketball this weekend.
How old?
I don't know yet. Not prepared. I think I got to prepare myself.
Yeah.
What I'm going to walk into.
Yep.
Like, you need
If
to,
it's girls, fine. If it's boys,
Different story.
what's that guru dude? Dupac? Something like that.
energy is different.
You need to do some like meditation, bro.
I'm usually good on the AAU scene as long as I do have a limit. Just don't do the Draymond.
Right.
Of course.
It's not even the dads, man, or the moms. I watched a video the other day. If I had another kid say, I'm him, I'm gonna fucking lose it. I'm really him. I'm him. Who's him?
Him.
Yeah.
Him. Dog.
No,
You heard?
man.
The one and only.
He said that's
See
my
these kids-
The
pronoun.
one and only son of Tony. You know what I'm saying?
See
Him.
these kids
That's my
talking
pronoun.
trash.
Him.
Like, talking trash like NBA players in these videos. Like, yo, I'm
not?
sorry, bro. He's straight cheeks. He's butt. This kid's
I'm him.
10.
You see, I did the
really
Euro.
him.
I almost fell, but I flipped it up and it went in. I'm
Went
him.
in. Him.
I'm him.
Had 2 points today.
I'm him.
really him.
That play and the camera was there. I saw the camera.
I'm getting excited.
I'm him.
I'm hoping that this weekend is the tryouts for North Providence League. Get that boy in there. My man ate a bench, bro. Like kids club. They say he was running, tripped over the curb,
Did he eat it?
corner.
I thought ate it meant like I took that and
He took it to the side of the head.
yeah, like ate it. Man, I'm gonna keep going for the rest of the day.
Oh no, he was still playing when I got there. But that head was like,
Knocking.
he had an
Yeah.
extra. What you guys call it? A chichon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had a grande chichon. Had to ice that shit down. Walking in, got to fill out another accident report. But this week, his head should be fine, and hopefully we can get these tryouts. See what my man does. Hope they play someone like the 7th graders. He's him.
Is it the North Providence team or is it a league?
There's a league.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Reba. Reba's like the statewide league. Not every city.
Every town has
Every
one.
town has a league. No, it has a team that plays in this Reba league.
I don't think the North Providence team has a 3rd grade travel team.
Oh, okay.
But I know
they
there's
have a team, though.
Cranston, yeah, they do have a team, but they don't have a 3rd grade travel team. We'll see. Other than that, watch these games.
Providence Rec League's happening this year too.
Yo, Haddon was telling me, he was like, when you're done with that North Providence, you bring them down to Providence.
Do both.
Nah, I'm down. He ain't really had no real competition since he kind of learned how to handle himself. So
The Providence Rec League might be the one. You start acting like Draymond.
that's how I sound like, am I prepared? Right. For what they might say to me.
No, what they might do to Megatron on the court. Little bump, little mush.
Right.
Like what? Like the kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
Now you can see. Now you understand why.
No. I said, what could somebody say to me?
You're right. You're right.
Say to me.
You're right.
You could do some shit to me to get this Draymond.
You're right.
Say to me, you can't say shit to me. But
Say what you want to Megatron. Don't touch him.
I turned into one of them goons. I die about mine.
All of a sudden,
You want him? You want him? Him now.
all of a sudden we get our phones. We're like, damn, they got him.
Reem's at the precinct. I'm at the precinct. That's what's gonna happen. Nah, I'll drop him off down there. I want him to get roughed up. I'm fine with that. I think one of the
That's how he
greatest
learns, man.
experiences of my life was playing football against Lincoln High School in Brooklyn.
Smack.
In Brooklyn.
Smack.
Well, we beat him.
That
It
was
was an exceptionally good game. This nigga spit in my face, bro.
Ooh.
What happened? It was in high school. I didn't even know people got that angry on the field. I've lost games. It's just good games. Slap 5, man. This bus ride's gonna suck.
Yeah.
I've never been like, yeah, when I get to this nigga. Again, he took steps.
Yeah, it was calculated.
There's times I didn't let my team go and do the line.
Right. Just get on the bus.
Because
We're
it's
good.
not worth it.
Nope.
After certain games, I know there's that guy in the line. Can't wait till I get down to him.
They're going to remember me. And not for just my 5 fouls.
Nah. Coach, good game. Coach, good game. Fellas, get on the bus.
Yeah.
I'll go over there. I'll dap all the players up. Good game, fellas. Good game. Good game. Good game. Coach, you know what it is. You know what's going to happen.
Why is everything getting so dangerous?
Emotions, man.
Why are we saying getting?
I guess now it's just super visible.
It is.
I think more people die rapping than underwater welding.
Is that true?
I believe it is. It feels like it.
Underwater welding sounds very, very dangerous, bro.
Shit on earth, bro. Like, how
Very
do you think these
dangerous.
bridges go up?
Are you?
Nah, I think it's a real number. I think this year, if we look at the numbers of rappers who died, underwater welding. Anyone look
How
that
many
up?
rappers have
Challenge me.
died this year? 10? 12?
We have to define that. What's a rapper? Is a rapper somebody who's like charted or somebody who had a mixtape? Because if it's somebody who had a mixtape,
Rapper.
hundreds of rappers have died.
Hundreds of rappers.
If you have
Thousands of rappers.
Yeah, if you're on that piff,
Thousands of rappers.
thousands of rappers have died. So yeah,
Yeah,
underwater
maybe
welding
right. Yeah, maybe
seems
right.
real.
Maybe right. Yeah, maybe right.
Looks like a more. And now basketball, I gotta bring a taser with me to let my son play Providence Rec League.
You never know.
I'm gonna buzz
Never
one
know,
of these
dog.
little niggas. It's only on 34. It's fine. It's fine. Get in the car,
It
John.
only
Get
took
in
a
the
day.
car.
It only took a day out of your life.
Yeah, you world, man. Wait till he gets there. Hopefully it just is a better space in terms of sportsmanship.
Oh my god.
It's funny because it's only at a certain level.
Right.
You don't see it as much on the circuits, like the Nike circuit, the Under Armour, the Adidas,
Yeah.
the Hoop Group. Because that's high-level basketball.
Are you talking about the actual league or like
The league.
the age?
The league.
Oh, okay, all
The
right.
league. It's high-level basketball where I'm not saying tempers don't flare. I'm not saying fights don't happen, but you don't see the parents going nuts. Now, unless you wanted to drive 9 hours to Pittsburgh to go shoot somebody and you ain't from there, then you got a different mentality.
Right.
It's that median level where like you just see it's like, yo,
Some of that's just contagious too, right? Like when you see an act like that,
yeah.
I'm not saying that you become contagious to it,
Right.
but there's something that happens inside of you where it's like you're drawn to. I either want to see it, I want to be a part of
Or
it.
I'm not gonna be that.
Right? Like it's just,
Or
there's not that many of us that's like, oh shit, that's going on. Let me go this way.
That's why we
or
watch
the,
NASCAR.
or the person
Just wait for
that's
the
watching
crash.
it, right? Like if I just watched a fight on YouTube at a AAU game, or like every ref now is probably like either
Trained in combat.
that or it's just out there to please the crowd with every call. Oh, this guy looks scary. He said it was a travel. Travel.
That's what I'm saying. Why is it so
But then
violent?
also, like a parent, right? Like, I'm not going to be that parent that just got punched in the face by another parent. So when I go to the game, I'm prepared. And so you get up in the stands,
I've been training.
no, don't talk to my son like that. I ain't talking to your son. What? Like, that happens.
Yeah.
Again,
Ego.
ego, and that leads to violence.
Or fair.
This is supposed to be
Or fair.
Fear?
Yeah.
Fear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but this is supposed to be a game
It
where we
is.
celebrate our kids getting better.
I've thrown parents out of gyms refereeing.
That's crazy.
Like, then I had to make a phone call. I was in Hartford, Connecticut. I ain't from there. But my man is.
Mm.
Yo, what you doing about 9? because that's when I get out of this last game.
Jordan, man.
Good thing he happened to know the dude.
Oh, he a shooter. Oh, yeah. Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him. He a shooter for
Nah,
sure.
it was a couple of them. They're like, all right, see you after the game.
What you mean? TGI Fridays?
I'll see you after the game.
Some post-game beers?
Yeah.
What you mean?
I'm gonna make a phone call. You gonna see me and somebody else.
Nah,
too.
I'm gonna see you after the game.
This has been the longest game ever. I know. 5 seconds.
Everybody's out there like, yo, why this game taking 2 hours?
Reset the clock to 3 hours. Reset the clock to yesterday.
Oh,
We'll start
my
this one
God.
over. What?
I'm never getting out of this gym.
Is he still outside?
What's
Soon as I
crazy?
found out, he's like, game over.
Oh my god.
That's it. Yep.
So just think of how geography plays into your ego. So it happens here. I'm here, right? Coaches from New York, he's talking crazy. Kids are talking crazy. I say, yo, you better watch who you're talking to. Because we can go in the parking lot. That's right after this game, we can go in the parking lot. But I was home.
That was home.
Yeah. You're not home. You're not home. I'm home.
That sounds like I don't want anything to do with any of that.
Sounds like a good time ahead of me.
That sounds like Draymond's thing has been happening since AAU sports.
This is crazy. You hear the story about the dude that killed the girl
What?
because she beat him in basketball?
That's a real thing.
Dude killed a girl because she beat him in basketball?
She was 21. He was 31. Beating in basketball. He killed him.
I like how
Flare. Imagine how
Yo.
bad. Imagine how bad that ass woman was.
I like-
This is what I'm saying.
I like
What
how when you
could
say
push
something to Kaba and he repeats the whole thing. It's almost like that's not real. Like,
no, I couldn't be real. Because I gotta get it wrong. That has to be wrong. I haven't heard that wrong.
Kaba's like,
Fucking grown man going to jail for the rest of his life for killing a
man
21-year-old
killed
girl.
after she
That's
beat him
crazy.
in basketball.
Why are we so violent right now?
Right now?
Were they living together?
Part of it is this:
100%.
we see, like
I
it's,
see it now.
I think it does become contagious. Not contagious, like you get, but like you get shooken up at some point. It's just like I don't want to be a victim, but I don't. That part that is different.
That's ego.
That's different.
I think social media is a whole
Nah,
psyop.
different.
That's
How you
different.
You're gonna kill somebody
That's
for
different.
a game?
Embarrass-
Mental health or
embarrass
something.
me,
Like
bitch.
you went into this game.
Sound.
Obviously, he didn't think. I don't
How'd
want to
he-
make. I don't want to make light
how'd
of
he
it
kill
either.
her?
But
How'd he kill her? After the game, he
Shot
just had he had a gun on him?
I'm
She didn't like play defense and notice that he had a gun?
I don't think he had him on it. Like, after the game, he
This-
fucking
this-
shot her and killed her. That's
I'm not saying
That's
there's a
crazy.
reason that you should kill anybody. But this guy, I want to believe there's context there that like, what fucking made you snap? And I'm not saying it's justifiable. I'm just like,
Yeah, what happened?
the fuck?
Was that the first time she beat him?
Like the truth sucks, right? It's like that was fucking dumb.
unless she had a gun in her hand and they were doing
Right.
like a
Yeah.
high noon
Right.
draw.
There's no need.
There's
She should be alive today.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. And
Yo, dude, Jordan Poole, what's his name?
Yeah, Jordan Poole.
Jordan Poole
He could have died.
could have died.
Could have.
A lot of people die from getting punched in the face and fought and their head
Yeah.
hitting on.
That's why he gave him that like,
I caught him right.
oh, come here.
Oh,
man.
He could've died.
Yeah, he caught him. He knew he knocked him.
I don't know. I think Draymond was following up.
With another one?
Yeah.
Nah, he saw that nigga
With a
go
hook?
down.
Because he hit the mat. He hit the wall.
And he was he's asleep. He had like one leg up, jump punch. It was very Sailor Moon, clean.
He hit him with like a karate
But
punch?
also, like nobody's paying
Like a
attention either in
jump.
practice.
It wasn't like straight. It was like a jumping, leaping.
And you can tell practice is live on the court, right? Because Jordan Poole's on the baseline. I don't know what he's saying, but he also got he got the head moving like. Because you could, when Draymond talks, he opens his whole mouth, so his whole shit is.
That's why they
And then
call
people
him
are just
that
walking
frog.
by.
Is this the century of violence?
No, we've
Nah, I
always
think
had
about
violence.
man, have you ever heard about the Cowboys and Indians?
Nah, it's getting bad for us, bro.
because we're seeing it.
Columbus Day just passed. Have you ever heard of the story of what Columbus has?
I'm not saying genocide.
Let me give you one story. I'll give you one.
It was just
one story.
Indigenous Day, right? We're not allowed to mention the
If
C
you
word.
weren't allowed to have kids, and he found out that you had kids because you were a worker of his, he would take your kid, grab him by the legs, find a rock, and smash your kid while he's grabbing the legs on the rock. Smash the kid's head until the kid died. Doesn't matter how old this baby was. Until this is just one thing. If you didn't come over with enough gold, he would just chop arms off. Just get rid of this nigga's arms. Just fucking
Tyrant. This is motivation, though.
He was a sociopath.
Fear is a motivation. That's what Tua looked like. What he just described Christopher Columbus doing when he got sacked.
Who's Tua?
The quarterback for the Miami Dolphins. He got thrown back so hard.
Somebody got hit and then got back in the game and then got hit again?
Buffalo,
and the second time he got hit
game
again.
before, he got hit. Now, Cobb, if you've seen this guy, got up, shook his head, and then
He's like Angel versus Haddon.
falls.
Yeah.
Finishes the game. Wins that game.
What do you
too.
mean?
Fuck. He didn't come out the game. Wait.
He was supposed. He should have stayed out.
They didn't get him out the game?
They took him out, but he passed concussion protocol somehow.
Oh, so they put him back in.
They said it was
For
a
a
back.
minute at a time.
Said it was a
cut off.
back issue. Then comes play this next game.
It's a hell of a back issue.
And he gets Christopher Columbus.
I'm talking about like took him. Cobb, his whole body was just like, and then bow.
Oh, somebody got to keep an eye on him.
It is
He's going to kill
It
somebody.
is exactly what you described, bro.
He's
I
killing
didn't
somebody
know
soon.
what it was. It's called the Christopher
Doctor got
Columbus.
Fired the doctor.
He still ain't playing this week.
What doc? Oh, the doctor that put him back in.
Well, the doctor that seen him after the game said he was fine.
Be all right. Till he run into Christopher.
I wonder how many. I wonder how many people are like. Obviously, he wasn't a lucky one, but how many others have been lucky enough to just go back in the game and not get hit again?
Ton of them.
Probably over years. Tons of players.
Ton of them. I feel like
Concussion protocol wasn't a thing. Probably the last over a decade.
when I think about football, I've only had like maybe two concussions.
You know of.
Yeah. No, two. I wasn't the one that was like, let me back in. But to that point, though, exactly what you're saying. There's in every moment of contact, especially shoulder pad,
It says a car.
and head to head, there is a moment where you're not aware of what's happening. Like you're gonna, just like that butterfly coming out of the cocoon, you're gonna come out of this moment and either you won or you didn't. Either you're still running or you're down. It's split. If it's done right and you don't get hurt, it's just really quick. But I think about it now and I'm like, in those moments, like your brain is stopped.
Yeah, just stop communicating for a second.
And real quick, boom, yeah, I'm back. For Tua and the others, the CTE situations, it's like this shit just stays off. His hands look like they were broken.
I'm so.
Oh yeah, Cobb. He was on the ground. Like his fingers was like he seized up. That's what I automatically said because I seen Ellie and my sister have seizures and like they get stuck. I'm like, yo, he's seizing right now. Like
It was bad.
yo, what? Like he's on the ground. He's like this.
That's crazy.
We really was that a true story you said about grabbing feet and banging heads on a rock?
Look it up.
That's-
Look it up. We've been violent for years, bro.
I know that part, but it's very disturbing to know
We've been violent for years.
that it's not taught.
There were people that weren't getting past 45.
Not
back in the day.
even a glimpse of that. Like I don't have any mean thought of Christopher Columbus in my childhood.
Right.
Propaganda strong.
Up through high school. Through high school.
Right.
And
You
then
never
and
question.
strong.
You never question that. How indoctrinized are we?
I never really.
Why I said the propaganda
To be
storm.
honest with you, I never really gave a fuck about Christopher Columbus. It's like, well, America's here. I'm here now.
No, I hear that mentality, but can you also see how that mentality can lead to complacency and being indoctrinized?
Agree.
I knew about Christopher Columbus only because I've grown up around Native people.
He was grabbing feet and swinging.
Not the details, but that
Like, damn. You knew about
we shouldn't be celebrating this.
Yeah.
He was killing babies. That was one way, by the way. I gave you 2 examples of ways that he was torturing people. And how it didn't matter what kind of people he was torturing.
So we don't celebrate that anymore, right? That doesn't.
No, we celebrated this shit that last
Is
Monday.
it really
This
still
past
like
Monday.
federally Columbus Day?
Happy
100%.
Indigenous Day.
Oh.
100%. We call it Indigenous Day.
I thought that was like a real thing.
No, there's definitely a population of people that celebrate Columbus.
Yeah.
Italians.
That know nothing about this. Like, why are we not celebrating Columbus right now? I thought he discovered America.
Or not being told.
But he didn't. Right? I know that much now that I'm older.
Yeah. You can't,
Well, I mean,
Stumbled into.
depends on what you.
can't discover something that's already discovered.
It depends on what you.
I mean, he didn't even land in North
America.
America, is what I'm saying. Like,
Oh, that too.
that's the part I'm saying. Not even discovering it, but he didn't even land in North America.
Right. He called it what he called it before, if he did call it, right? Before, without even landing here.
It's like, feels good to me. And don't worry about these pests that live here. They won't be here long. Gotta wait. That's fucked up, man. Nah.
Yeah,
Learn
violence
something new
been around
every
for a while, man.
podcast.
Indians used to be brutal. Brutal.
I'm also thinking, though, of the violence in the modern era outside of war, like domestic violence.
Mobs.
You know, there's been mobs.
Mafia.
Yeah,
those murders.
the mafia has been crazy, bro.
But it's not.
The mafia was isn't there a river right now that's drying up where they're just finding bodies?
But they had a system.
It's crazy.
There's a code. There was murder. This is a lot of senseless violence I'm seeing.
If you
right
talk,
now.
if you talk to the guys that are in it, it's not senseless to them.
And I feel
there's a
immersed
reason.
about. It's not senseless violence.
To them, we can have our own interpretation
Yeah.
of what we see.
Violence is also more prominent depending on what it means to you and how close you feel to it. Right? Like, if I'm in a violent neighborhood, then violence is all of the time, every day, all day.
But verbal violence is the most common form of violence.
Right. No matter what violence it is. But if I'm in a violent situation, if I'm in a violent area, no matter what violence it is, I'm always going to feel like I'm in violence. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to feel attached to violence somehow, some way. Even if I'm not a violent person, I'm going to react to violence because that's what I know how to do, right? But I can live 5 to 10 miles away and not deal with that violence and be shaped completely differently. Because I don't necessarily interact with violence the way that you interact with violence.
Like you said, 5-10 miles away, you can ask a person, have you ever been in a fight? And they'll say no. Right? And somebody like me would be like, never? I know people that like our age, never been in a fight, physical altercation. I'm like, never? How is that possible? Not in a sense of like damn. Like you live in what world do you live in?
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that because I kind of want to know what I can do.
No,
Or
but
what
I don't
do.
think they intentionally did that, right? Like, or maybe they did. Maybe they found out a way to get out of situations where they didn't have to fight. And we could probably look at those situations they broke them down. Oh, you were scared. Well, okay.
Fight or flight, I flight. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, I get out of situations, whether how you perceive it or not. And it's just like, but to your point, like if you grow up in it, even if you never fight, it's just like you always got to be put in this situation of, like, damn, should I walk that way? Because if I walk that way, they may want to do something to me.
See, but maybe that's the problem right now is that like It's not the problem. Sorry. What you just said. You could live here and be subject to violence. You can live here, not be subject to it, and have a completely different understanding of it. I feel like the internet is here, so therefore I'm in it. Like I'm in that violent place.
But that's because you're in the internet.
Right.
Right.
Get the fuck off, bro.
But even if
Get out
you
of
get
there.
off the internet and you go on to, you're saying read a book.
I never feel violence, bro. I don't know what like. Sometimes you
Feel
send
it,
these
you mean?
things, and I could just sense from the headline, like I don't need to see that.
You don't even look at violence.
I don't need to see that.
How do I not see violence?
I don't need to see that.
Even
That-
my movies.
I think I was so engulfed in it on a daily basis that I would scroll. I almost had to. It's like studying for some reason. Like almost have to like, damn, that was crazy. Like why would he shoot somebody like that?
Then really rational.
And then really try to figure out, because now I got to understand why this guy I'm working with would want to do that to somebody.
Yeah.
But now I'm not looking for it anymore. I scroll down my timeline on Twitter. Dude walks up on a dude. Two dudes walk up on a dude. And then dude walks up on him. He's clearly dead. And gun to his head. It's like, he fucked me up for like good 5 minutes.
This shit's popping up on like DL Hughley. I'm like, I just came here for jokes. No. Murder.
Damn, that's crazy. I don't follow D.L. Hughley,
But like this era.
funny.
but I'm not online like that either. So I don't. Maybe if he posts when I'm not there,
This era.
I don't know, bro. Like I'm not
Dave said,
catching.
I live 5 to 10 minutes
Like-
up
like-
the road from the internet.
I just like sometimes I see like I follow this which I don't even know why I follow it, but I think it's called Best Fights on Twitter.
Yeah.
And sometimes like I see it and I can see people squaring up and they don't look like it's about to be a good fight. I don't want to see it. Like I don't want to see a bullshit fight.
But you want to see
Show
a
me
fight.
professionionals.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like I would love to see professionals get at it.
Did you hit
be tactical.
unfollow best fights?
Unfollow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't.
You follow
Because it's not the
Karen's
best
Gone
fights.
Wild?
HBO Fights has the best fights. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, Karen's Gone Wild. I love that page.
no,
for
I don't
whatever
even know what
reason.
that is.
Seen a fight today in Walmart.
This is white women
Shit
getting
was
angry.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Walmart probably has
Target
the
would
best.
never.
You know what's crazy? I never have an issue at Walmart.
Target will never. There's never been an issue when I've went to Walmart.
That's how, like, where are these Walmarts
But I
at?
think I'm like Kava. My algorithm with Walmart is different.
He said, no, not even a
algorithm with
chance.
Walmart is
Not
different,
even
dog.
a
Yeah.
chance. You may do home goods,
I
but
hear it.
definitely not Walmart. Nah, I never have a problem with Walmart. But yeah, I just feel like, I don't know. There's a lot of violence in the world right now. And maybe it's always been there. Maybe it's been worse, but I'm just really concerned for it now.
I think it does to what Kava said. In a sense, it becomes contagious. Like it's the thing I have to do to prove this, or it's the thing I have to do because that's all I see is how you end this conflict or this beef, whatever it is. I gotta kill him.
Oh man, I'm definitely bringing my taser to the south side. I'm gonna get my baby out of here. Get my baby out of here. No way, because that's violence begetting violence. That's not what I'm gonna do. I'm saying, hey, Megatron, you get up, you give that young man a hug. You give him a fucking hug.
You
all
buy
right?
him, buy him a yoo-hoo.
Let him know it's good. It's aggressive defense.
Buy
It
him
was
a
a foul,
Sunny
but
D-Light.
just give him a hug. Let him know you respect his gamemanship. That's it. I'm gonna start leading like that. Hi,
I like it.
Bayonne Boston. How are you?
Nah, you gotta let if Megatron gotta cry, you gotta let him get that shit out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because if you just tell him to give him a hug, he's gonna walk away like, I want to punch him.
See, but that's it. That's
No, you should definitely
I can-
have that conversation with him.
I feel like I would come down on Tron in a way if he reacted and got up and punched. Unless it was like a flagrantly violent
Yeah.
thing.
Even if it
You
was
know,
a good
If it was
punch.
if it was a little,
You
if
know
it was
what I
a
mean?
little one of these.
You just didn't like it and he's been doing it all game and you get up and you react to go punch, me and Megatron have
I'm pretty
a
sure
real
by then
problem
you're
with
gonna
that.
say something like, "Yo, ref."
No, I'm gonna say something to the ref, yeah,
Yeah,
but to
yo, ref.
Megatron, like, hey, bro,
And not-
if they
not in
not
the sense of-
calling it, lean in.
Man, and that's the sense you're gonna be like, "Ref, he do that one more time." Obviously, you have to.
Yeah, you can't get this taste.
Yeah.
Nah, right. That ref's like, nigga, I'm from Providence. I'll be out there.
Meet me outside.
You know what?
Meet me
Oh,
outside.
Funny story. My cousin was reffing, right? South Side. Father was talking shit to him. He said,
Took it
"Join
off.
the game.
Let's go.
We can go outside right now." I was like, "Cuz, chill. Nah, he's not gonna talk to me like that. Calm too, just like he's not gonna talk.
He's not gonna talk
That's
like
it.
that.
We can go outside." I was like,
I'm just saying, though, you could just be a little more lenient with the whistles. That's how you putting that the kids is here and shit. Like, come on, man. Ref the fucking game. Like, that kind of shit. Nah, I don't want no problems, bro.
We out of here?
I'm excited.
You done?
Hey, welcome back. What? You just get back?
Yeah, I've been back.
we can't have fun.
I know you had a heavy little heart today, and it's okay. Tomorrow?
Did Alex get punched in the face today?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Got punched in the face.
I think you got, it's either
I think he
a
started
gut
it.
punch or a foot in the ass is more appropriate.
If I'm looking at his situation, he started it. He was
100%.
asking for it.
Who's gonna make the memes?
Would you be mad?
Who's gonna make the memes?
Would you want to hit me? If I made a meme?
I'm not violent.
Oh man, I definitely have one. I have one right now. I have to make it.
Yeah, make the
I have
memes.
to make it.
Make the memes.
Oh, you really gonna make one?
Yeah, send the memes.
Yes.
You gonna post it? You gonna post it?
I'm gonna send it to the group chat.
Yeah, make the
Oh,
memes.
then I can post it.
Yeah.
Send it to the group chat.
I've had too much time to watch TV.
Just remember, I remember things.
Nah, this was
So you're gonna get violent. You're gonna get revenge.
Yeah, Alex is gonna get revenge.
I wouldn't say revenge. Defending myself.
Mm.
Nah, this one's gonna be fine, man. It's PG-13. I'm not a jerk. We're brothers, man. I don't want to see you hurt. I want you to get through this.
I know. I hate it.
Tomorrow's gonna be fantastic. Don't worry.
I'll be all right.
Things come in 3, so you probably got one more thing that gets fucked up. Well, you already said the job thing was getting fucked up.
Yeah, that was 3.
That's 3. Bang, out of there.
That was 3.
You're not gonna roam the streets tonight, are you?
Nah, I'm going home. Going to bed.
Cool.
That was 3? I thought that was 2.
Now you lost $300.
Like physically lost $300. Like it was in my pocket.
Reem said,
there anymore.
"Who carries cash anymore?" So where was you
Nah.
going with $300 in your pocket?
Yeah.
It was given to
If-
me.
It was in his pocket. It's no longer in
If
his
you
pocket.
really start lining these things up, you have to question what Al's doing.
Nah, fam. I came here and I asked one question.
Yeah.
Was he okay?
I asked one question when I came here.
What was that?
Was he okay? Was
Was
everything?
it?
Is everything okay,
Okay.
bro?
Is everything okay?
Because usually when people start making decisions, like the type of decisions that you're making,
It was an accident. I completely forgot.
I'm not saying
No,
whether
I
it
hear
was
you, I hear you,
accidental or not.
Yep.
You made a decision
Yep.
that led to something.
Yep.
When people start making those types of decisions,
It's been a lot of work.
you have to start asking like, what led you to make these type of decisions before thinking, hey, this can
Right.
lead to something.
Without full assessment.
It's true. Hey,
Yeah.
Do you know how many things come out of my pocket?
I hardly ever lose anything, that's the crazy thing.
Okay.
That's the crazy part about it. I always have everything that I need in my pockets.
So maybe this was so maybe this is not such a hardship. Maybe this was a lesson. You never had this lesson before.
You just gotta minimize your risk, man. Just can't
Sometimes-
be out here
sometimes you need
willy
less-
nilly.
You going outside unprepared.
Unprepared.
Yo, this
bro.
lesson cost you $300. It
Oh,
ain't cost
more
you. It
than
ain't
that.
cost you a finger. It ain't cost you an arm.
3 fingers, nigga.
It ain't cost you a jaw. You know what I'm saying? It ain't cost you any of that. It cost you $300.
Yeah.
It ain't cost you jail time.
Could. If another thing
Some people's mistakes cause them those type of things.
100%. Oh, 100%.
Your
Still
mistake
paying.
didn't cause any of that shit. It didn't cause anybody else any harm yet.
You didn't have
You
to
know
get a
what I'm
lawyer? That's fire.
your emotions, that costs. It's taxing.
It's very taxing.
That's why I'm saying let it go.
Emotions are always taxing. That's a given.
Right.
We should figure out what to do with that.
Right.
Because that's always going to be the thing. Emotions are never going to be.
No, we always have those.
Yeah, they're always going to be. Even if they're happy emotions, they're still
Right.
taxing you. If you still feel exhausted, that was too much fun, bro.
Yeah.
Let's relax for a day and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the hurt emotions, those are a
Yeah,
little
debilitating.
different. They're a little different.
Debilitating. Depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not any of those things, are you? Depressed.
Those are fine. I'm just saying,
Are they fine?
are we okay?
Because they lead to more decisions.
Well, unchecked, unrecognized.
That's why you ask, is everything
Is
okay?
everything okay?
Nah, I think everything's fine. Yeah, just a little rut. Little rut. Who ain't never been a little rut? Come out. You're in the cocoon right now.
I don't want to assume though. I don't want to.
Paid in full. With 8 boogies on the couch. Look at me. Breathing different.
Oh, I'm at it again.
Look at this.
I know what floats your boat.
That's a
Nah, ain't gonna be all right, man. People usually associate lost with giving. So if you lost $300, you should probably give me $300, and that makes you feel better.
$600 in the
The first one wasn't fun.
Make it
feel
12.
better. The other one is not a loss; it's a gift. Mm-hmm. And again, a gift goes two ways. You get the gift of feeling good about giving me.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't work for me. It doesn't apply to me.
Start throw it in there. And you was in a rut. Shit, might have made a bad decision. Like, you know what, Reem, I will.
You're right.
The good thing is that you don't believe in capitalism. So $300 will get us.
Or jinxes. You might want to start doing something different. Start wearing
I
your
want to
shirt
believe in
backwards.
Jesus.
Nah. It's not a jinx.
Okay.
Oh, we stopped doing episode numbers, huh?
Yo,
They know who we
they
are.
know
I
who the
remember
fuck
that.
we are, man.
I remember that, but
If they've been watching, they know what episode this
They
is.
know, yeah.
I'm gonna keep mental note.
You're
And
losing your Spanish, huh?
when they press play, it
losing
says
your Spanish, huh?
I didn't even say it
What do you think that we jinxed it?
What?
Because we're not saying episode numbers anymore?
No, I don't know if the episode's jinxed. I just
He's losing the Spanish.
I haven't practiced. I haven't said it in
right.
Oh, you can say it. It's not prohibited.
200.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice. Bitches, 200.
We out here. Alex, feel better,
How
man.
do you make that accent? Is that a Spanish accent?
I have no idea what that is. It's like a constipated Mexican. It's what